The following video was pre-recorded on twitch.tv/codedman9000. More information on the stream times at the end of the video. Previously on Stone to Space.
For the start of Chapter 3, we went to Kerbal Space Program to learn how to make rockets so that we could explore the stars for a new home. We began playing on career mode while not knowing anything about what we were doing. After doing some research off-stream, we then moved to the science mode with newfound knowledge. We went to both moons, created communication networks, planes, science missions, a space station, and then ended the game by traveling all the way to Duna in the Antari ship.
After arriving at Duna, our ship the Antares fell apart, causing us to land on Duna and mine its resources so that we could fix the Antari ship. We unlocked various buildings, and also different types of science. After fixing everything but scanners on the ship, we then left the planet behind us as we continued to travel in space. Partially during our space flight, we landed on an asteroid. Over the course of a few hundred cycles, we had mined out the asteroid, converting its resources into various things that we needed in order to keep 24 dupes alive. We made a lot of automated machines to take, cool, or convert items into other items. We then turned on a machine that would allow us to take a dive into the dreams of one of our dupes. Hello and welcome to a Twitch Plays Along series called Stone to Space. Today we're in Chapter 3, Space Travel. Today we are playing Vintage Story.
Now, the news that I have for everyone before we start is that today is April 5th, it is Easter Sunday, and it is also 2 weeks, exactly 14 days, before our next 12-hour celebration stream. On April 19th, we will have a 12-hour stream, as I was saying, where we will be playing either the last stream of a story, or we will be going back to Oxygen Not Included. As of us making the Beehive Kiln, there is nothing that I can think of us making that I have not previously made before. So there's no new milestones for me to hit. I was talking to Percuss about different things that I can do, and the only thing that I can think of that I haven't done is making coke, which is a stronger fuel source than charcoal. And he did point out that there are things you can make out of the Jonas subassembly stuff, which are in Vintage Story's lore, the end game stuff. We are not going into the lore of Vintage Story at all for our story, so I'm not going to make any of that stuff. We do have a bunch of prospecting picks that I'm never going to end up using. So, as of today's stream, we are mostly going to be doing aesthetic-related things. So, of course, the first thing I want to do is make another steel burning building. We had prepared a hole for it, but we need this to go for another, looks like just 1 hour. Our coal is probably going to last longer than that. I think I wasted a lot of coal. I didn't realize how much we would need. And if this is already at pretty much 9 hours, that's going to use more coal than it needed. But anyway, what I need to do now is figure out what we can make for lighting. And I don't think I can make any more candles. I can make 1 candle, because we need 3 wax for 1 candle. So I think what we'll do for now is work on the blacksmith specifically. So one thing I'm going to need is a bunch of fire clay. And that's not a lot of red clay, so let's go dig up a bunch of red clay. And then we'll make fire clay, because all of these shingles are made out of fire clay. There are other versions of it. I came up here to put away stuff I don't need on me. Like all of that. Do I need all this dirt? I might need it for somewhere. I'm gonna keep our armor in there because we're not going into a cave, so it's not like we need it. What is this still going through? Well, it's gonna go through this. I think that's the last thing that it has to pulverize. Yeah, because we don't really need any of this right now. We were having that set up. Did this finish it? It did finish, it just didn't make anything out of it. Hello, boy. He brought his toy up here. I'm gonna throw it. And he pulled the cord for the speaker down. I am gonna need to figure out how to make this stay up here. And I think I found the way, I just can't do it right now. So hopefully he doesn't pull that cord again. Anyway, forget why I came over here specifically, but I know we need to get the red clay, which I was trying to dig all of this up. So we'll go back to this red clay before we go anywhere else. We do have red clay underneath the pigs, which I might dig up a little bit, because I don't know how big that area was. This little stretch of clay seems a little too cut out and in one line. I guess the node... No, the node goes out there. I don't know. Just seems like I planned going down this way first. Anyway, Slicky, you did say that this is Minecraft, and I should probably say it is not. This did start out as a mod called Terraformer Craft for Minecraft, but it's not. Just a lookalike. A lot of people refer to grown-up Minecraft. I've heard people doing it on YouTube, it's not just me. Is that more red clay right there? It is, looking at the map. It also looks like our obsidian is right here underneath the red clay. If we dig all the way down, we'd fall onto a node of obsidian. Okay, that should be enough for either 5 stacks of fire clay or a stack and a quarter. I forget if it is a 1-to-1 ratio of clay to fire clay, or if it's a 8-to-1 ratio. Either way, I need to find out where my powdered calcined flint is. It's not in here. That other chest is only iron. So I think we left it in the chest right here. We did. So I know I need 1 stack. And then I think it's like this. It is a 1-to-1 ratio of clay to fire clay. Okay. Let's hope that this goes in an even amount. It is not because of that. I don't know what happened there with its spreading out. And then I don't think this can make a full amount. I think we have 1 left over. We do have 1 left over. I'm gonna leave this in here, but we're taking the fire clay. And all of this fire clay is going to be first added to our chest in here. Just to fill in all of this. And this is for future proofing of bricks. To make sure that we have enough for them. Looks like I don't have enough to fill in all of these. I do not. We need to go make even more fire clay. So let's go dig up another layer of red clay. I also am getting annoyed that this isn't a straight staircase. So I'm just going to put that there. And let's go back to here and try to dig out another layer. Is this also red clay right here? It is. This isn't the same node, is it? It does look like it is the same node, so it might be. Or it could be two nodes. Oh, that's my uncle. I keep getting messages, like emails, regarding Facebook. I think it's because I haven't been using my phone for it. I tried getting out of doom scrolling on Facebook by uninstalling it from my phone, and now I'm getting notifications in forms of emails. Like they know. There's probably a setting. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's probably a setting to get rid of that. I might have to look that up. I don't know how much clay we'll need, but seeing how we need, I think, 2 stacks for future bricks, I think I might get another 4 or 5 stacks of clay, because I don't know how much the shingles are going to cost as I'm making them, because I've never made shingles before. We have a little flour, so I'm going to place that right there. And we get another flour. I'm going to place it there instead of on the clay where it was. Looks like we're at the end of the node now. What is this? Oh, I think I just dug it up by accident. This is one big node. Alright, how do I feel about this amount? Oh, we have 2 stacks in our inventory. I think we'll use this as a temporary gauge to see how much we need. So we gotta run all the way back and get the calcite stuff. This is done. So we could stop the coal, because I don't think it does anything to the bricks if we don't. I am gonna need to grab tongs in order for us to pull up those bricks. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Now, if I just put all of this in here, and then I guess 4 and 4 like that. Or I guess I could have just did... No, I do need this, so that I don't accidentally overdo it. I don't know what makes it not evenly distribute. But anyway, we'll grab that. We'll put that away. Let's go grab our tongs from here. And then get the refractory bricks out of the Beehive Kiln. I don't know if we need to like throw them in water or anything. But I do know we need the tongs in order to grab stuff out of the Beehive Kiln. Okay, so first, fill that in, and then we need 36 in both of these, so I need a total of 6 more. The rest can be used for shingles. And I'm pretty sure I will get hurt if I jump in there right now. So I'm gonna have to keep opening and shutting the door because I do have this still lit. And unfortunately, Donna Tweaks does not keep this door open. I could just go down there and turn off the coal. Ah, I don't have enough room. I'm gonna have to run in there. I'm gonna place that there. And before I run in there, I'm gonna make sure to pick up everything. And then... Out, no, let me out, let me out. Okay. Did I get everything? Welcome in, Gino. No, I did not get everything. Okay, there's a little bit right here. But I should be able to pick them up now. Okay. We got everything. I don't know if we have to quench these. I'm gonna go upstairs and quench one and see what happens to it. Because I think it would... Oh! I thought it would break a brick by throwing a hot brick in the water. That was really loud in my ears. I'm sorry if it was in your ears. And then this should be all the bricks we need to make the steel place, the steel furnace thing. Don't remember what it's called. I'm gonna need to empty my pockets first, but then I need these. And I don't think I need anything else from in here. I think it's just the coffin. The coffin will tell us what blocks we need. I want that. Okay. I do remember that we need 2 of these, which is not made that way. We need a total of 6 of those, and I did not put the right amount of bricks. They go in the front. No, they do not. They go in the back. Right here. Are they directional? No, they're not. Okay. I didn't know if I had to place it in a certain order or not. And then we put the coffin. And then the lid. I don't think we need to put the lid, but we... There we go. And then control show structure. Now, it is red because there's grass in some spots, but it won't be red forever. So now I think I need to go like that with the mortar. Make a bunch of bricks. We're going to start with that amount. I have 2 more stacks of bricks if we need it. We do have monsters coming towards us. Let's take care of them all, because they're going to end up coming towards us. I'm trying to kill them before I hit another one, but it's not working out that way. Alright, that's most of them. I'm going to take out this guy because he's close. Oh, there's 2 portals, and there's... looks like just low light over there, which hopefully we'll be fixing later today. But anyway, these are all bricks. This is all brick. You're a new guy that I haven't killed yet. And that, well, that's not where that goes. Could you not? I might have to go to sleep just to get these guys to stay away. Ah, I fell. I'm getting kind of overrun here. Alright. We definitely, yeah, we're gonna go sleep after I kill these guys. Jeez. It's like a spawner with just drifters. I'm glad that it is just drifters. Oh, we finally broke the sword. That's the first time our iron sword's broken. Are we gonna get killed by drifters at our home? Why are we so low on health? Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. And I just picked up 4 more bricks that must have been outside the house. I think we need to get to 7 a.m. We are getting very hungry, so I'm gonna get up and eat. I think we get hungry while sleeping only when we're healing, because it seemed like before we weren't getting hungry. Now, I think we may have slept to the point where everything despawned on the ground. Yeah, all their bodies despawned. So I probably should have taken the bodies first. We did cool these down enough. Alright, let's do the next amount here. 16, I don't think we have enough bricks. I am willing to bet that I did not do the right amount of bricks. Alright, this. One there, then temporary blocks, because we need to put 3 there, 3 here, and then 1 on top of the door. And then we need 8 more, so we have enough blocks if I made the right amount. And it is shift to hide. That's not what I meant to do. That should be showing the structure at only the places we need to place down. Oh, okay, we did make enough bricks. That's not what I meant to place. That's still not what I meant to place. Let's do this slower, there we go. Alright, I'm just gonna place dirt right here. Because I don't think we need to put anything where that first dirt block is, just on this one. Then if I come down here... Because that should be the chimney, so if I shift and then control... Nope, I didn't hide it the first time. Shift, control. Oh, do I have to look at the coffin itself? Alright, let's look for any phantom blocks. I'm not seeing any phantom blocks, I just need to take these out. Now, the furnace for the steel, right now, looks alright aesthetically. I just don't like how square this looks. And did anything break? Because I am gonna have to make more bricks if something broke. It doesn't look like anything on this broke. Am I allowed to stand here now? Okay, yeah. So the grates aren't broken, the doors look fine. It did say that I can add shelves to this, and I'm gonna guess that on this level, at eye level, I can put another set of these gratings on both sides, hopefully. I don't know. But we're gonna now tear this down and move it kind of back and to the right one. Or I think just back one, so we have a 2 block space here to walk in. And I don't know how this is going to affect the inside. I think everything is fine. I feel like a brick disappeared. I don't know. That broke really fast. And in a few seconds I'm gonna have to check something on my computer to see if I can close something. We are also gonna have to take another trip to the savannah for redwood trees. We're gonna have to make a bunch of firewood for charcoal. Alright, now as long as I don't stand on that pole, I won't get hurt. I'm trying to let it just burn out rather than dig it up. Alright, and like I said, we're gonna move it back one so that I can put blocks in front of the path block instead of us seeing the path block as part of the wall. We're also going to lower it by one so that I don't have to jump up to get into this. So if I go here, this is the new walkway. And then it would be right here. And then all this goes away. And I'm pretty sure that coal is going to fall when I dig this out. Oh, it just gets deleted. Okay, cool. That makes this a little bit easier. Why are these not stacked? They were chiseled differently somehow. That's not good. I probably should have left this layer of dirt so that I can add these easier. How are these two different than that last one? I don't see any like extra voxels taken out or left. That's weird. Usually they stack. When a chisel block is the same as another chisel block. Even over here they didn't stack. This is different. That doesn't go there. I don't know, chat. Welcome in, Fapplejacks, and congratulations on getting Mega first. See, all three of these went together. I don't know. That's not where I want to do. And now they didn't go together. This is weird. Okay, I probably should have kept that there. Let me just put that back. On top of this, we need 9 of the grates. Where? Oh, they don't stack up to 9, okay. And I'm gonna do just that so that I can get in here and grab the middle dirt. Because I should be able to grab all the others from outside. I did not mean to get rid of that one medium fertility soil. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3. We also want to fill this in. because that's the new wall. That's going to be changed into these bricks in the future, but not right now. Now, next thing I need is, I think, just a brick here, then the door. Then I can shift and hold door. And that'll tell me where I have to place everything else. So it's first cube of those. Then this. I should have the exact amount of bricks. Well, no, I'm actually gonna have more than the bricks I need. But we should have gotten every brick back that we just tore down. So I shouldn't have to make more for this. Okay, nothing else goes on the outside, so I need temporary block. And then we have the chimney, and that should be it. So if I control, right click, no, is it control and shift? It is. And then shift. 3 blocks are missing. That is the 3 grate doors that I did not put in. So we can hide this. And then add them in. Alright, and now the only thing I wanted to do was make this look a little bit more of a step. Like, this is gradual incline, this is kind of tall and then a gradual incline. And I would need a couple more bricks to do so. So what I'm going to do first is dig my way over to the steel area. Which should be, like, right here. Okay, that's the first one. So I was off by a block, it looks like. So it'd be here. Now I don't need to go all the way, but I am gonna dig out this entire area here. And then this was here, not right there. Right here, and then I'm pretty sure we had these on the sides. Like that. So now I just need to get 2 more and put them here and then chisel them. And we're gonna have to chisel these to be a little bit skinnier as well. This can go back. Actually, we could have this one big open room. Which would mean that we dig out this entire area here. Okay, so I need 3 more. And just in case we don't put a stone wall, you know what, we are gonna put cobblestone down here. We could even attempt to make ashlar blocks, which is not anything that we are currently using. I do need to grab beams and fix the blacksmith. So I'm gonna first go up here and see if I can grab or place anything in here. Let's first grab the fire clay. We need the chisel and the hammer. We're not gonna need the mortar or the bricks because we can't do anything with them. And we'll put those away. Alright. I need 3 slabs. We're gonna have to grab all of our aged wood. So first, slabs are down here. 1, 2, 3. Aged wood would be up here. I want all of this. And that. And then that's 1 plank I'm not going to be able to use. So we need all of these, which I can't fit in my inventory because I have a bunch of fire clay. Alright. First thing I want to do before I forget is... Well, I was trying to find that. There we go. You to here, then you to here. How did I do the edge over here? Okay. Right there, down. Then I'm pretty sure I put one here and in the middle. Actually, I think no, it is this side. Yeah, I did line them both up. So one here. One here. And then I think I need two more. Yeah, this corner has a total of 3 diagonal braces. So one right here in the corner to the same corner spot. And then in line with the wall, one right here to there. Which doesn't seem to line up right. Now it did. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't looking at the right spot. This middle one did not line up right. And we're going to be able to find the block easily to break any of these. No, I'm going to have to break something else before I can get to it. I just want the corner piece. Oh, this isn't right either. Okay. I can't see any. There is a Tangela in chat. Speaking of Tangela, first, it's a Gen 1 Pokemon, so if you're trying to complete the Pokedex, you want to get that. I was previously saying in another stream that I am replaying the 8th generation Pokemon games, which is the first generation on the Switch. And I'm trying to collect every Pokemon so I can get a reward for the thing that stores Pokemon online. While I was doing that, I found a full odds shiny, and it was Tangela. So I want to put this way. Oh, I need a hammer out. Alright, this is getting really complicated. It says remove torch, that's not what I want. I don't know what thing I need to get rid of now in order to continue, because I'm not getting the box for any of these. There's no box for this top part. They are definitely finicky. What if I go down one here? No, that didn't show it. I'm gonna guess I have to go over here to get rid of this middle piece. And then I should be able to get rid of something over here that lets me get to it. No, still? So now I'm guessing I need to get rid of this long beam here. Just so I can get rid of this beam. Are you serious? I still can't get rid of it? I have to do this top part. And I have too much stuff in my inventory. Oh, what is going on? There's that one. Still doesn't allow me to get rid of any of these. Okay, that just made that fall. So if I mine this one, will that fall too? No. Still no. Alright, I have too much stuff in my inventory. I don't want to lose the beams on the ground. I can't really sustainably make beams, so I don't want to lose them. What do I have to get rid of next to get rid of this? Because I should be getting up there it is. Okay, then what is the next thing I can get rid of? None of it, so I'm gonna leave it all there. Alright, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is all the diagonal braces first. Let's... that back. Nope. That corner piece is gonna be the chisel one. Okay. Let's do this one step at a time. So from here, diagonal to the middle of this block. Actually, am I going to the middle or am I going like one up? Nope, that's definitely the middle. And then middle of these into there, and then the corner into there. That looks right. It looks like a mess, but that looks correct. And then this just looks like it's sticking out further than it needs to be. Is it sticking out a lot over here as well? It is kind of. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure if I put beams here, it will be hidden as much as the other side was. No, not right there. And now I'm gonna have a hard time placing this back in. No, I definitely want to go to the bottom of that. What? That is not at all where I clicked. There we go. There we go. And then one more going straight down. One here going straight down. I already did the horizontal ones there. This probably isn't enough to do this section. Yep. Okay, I did the horizontal there, so let's go from here over. And now I have the question of how I do the sides of the top floor. Also, I grabbed all of this wood for the decoration on the windows. I don't actually need them on me right now. I do need these though. First, we're gonna do it this way. Also, Fapjacks, I just saw your messages. Usually I see things go by, and I notice to look. Have to go to your in-laws. I do not have Easter plans today. We actually did our Easter stuff yesterday. I don't think you're still here to hear that, but sorry for missing your message if you are here. I need eggs for the cats? No. That was a couple minutes ago that you said that, so you might not be here. Alright, then we change back to this and get rid of all of these so that when I crouch, I can still see what I'm doing. Okay, that's prepared. I definitely do need some form of light always down here, so let's go grab that torch off the side of the building here. That is going to require us to put in a light up top, though. We're going to need another lantern in there. But this is going to go right here and be both our fuel source and our light for down here. Hopefully we don't get too many drifters. Alright, what I think I'm going to do for the top floor is just line the roof. Not like this, I'm not going to do the peak. I'm just going to do a box around the whole entire thing. And then I guess one down the center of that floor. So this one right here is going to go. We don't need that tall piece. Which may cause issues trying to find where its box is. Yes, it is. Now I can find its box. There we go. Okay, so this is horizontal to there. And then this goes from right there down. And then a little more. Are we really almost out of all of our beams? I might not have enough to do more than just the blacksmith today. And then we're probably gonna have to move the staircase. That takes 13. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough to do this top floor. Because if that took 13, we need another. Yeah, we can't. Okay, I want to get rid of just the vertical piece there. Thank you. Surprisingly, that worked correctly. I do want to fix this area. And there was one that's not all the way down. That's not the one I wanted. That went to there, then this can go all the way down. And then that box is going to give us issues. Yep, this has to go. Don't know how going right here got rid of this vertical piece. That didn't make sense to me. Okay, that's fixed. That's lined up. That's kind of lined up. We could do this building. I'm not gonna have enough for that, so let's switch to this hand. That is not at all where I clicked. Oh, I am very hungry. Oh, there's a box in the way. There they go. Put this back. That's it there. We were thinking about extending that room, weren't we? I forget how we were going to extend it. I did remember. I think we were going to go another 3 blocks or something. I forget. And we were going to leave this to be the staircase. Turn the staircase this way. We can do that now, actually. Let's grab all this cobblestone. That's never gonna see the light of day again. And then for right now, we'll put this here. This is gonna have to go on that side now. And then this was gonna go like this. That gives us... Well, the wall's gonna be a vessel. So we really don't have to go out this block. This could be one too far. do have an issue with the stair being right there. We want the stairs out one more block. Because this is probably going to need to be a solid block in order for us to make this a room. Let's go grab more cobblestone decoration stuff. We're going to need to change this path. To being out here. Now we could block off this, and I just realized that there are torch holders over here. We're just gonna get rid of them. And then I think I am going to just wall this off. Or I guess it would be ceiling. I should probably do a layer down here so I don't accidentally dig into it in the future. That torch is right here, so I can go to this layer as well. Dig this out. We're going to make this connect to the little section right here. That gives a reason for the path to actually go to this now. Alright, torch holder. We're getting very close to having all of a mod gone. So we have 19 beams left out of all the beams that we had. Let's make sure that this bottom floor of this building is done. It looks like it is. Oh, we actually need the beams for that room. Is the back of this building done? No, the back of the building is not done at all. And this was the previous end of this wall, so let's get rid of these. Because that's no longer the correct end. Alright. Let's go grab some more cobblestone. I'm also going to put away a stack of this medium fertility. Should probably grab a stack of stone path. Yep. Do I have any Oh, I do have ashlar blocks already. We don't actually have to make any. I didn't remember I had them. Alright, cobblestone there. That might be enough. I don't think it is. There's more granite. And we do have some decoration-related blocks that I can mix in. Oh, that's right, that jail cell ruin had the ashlar blocks. Alright, so this is gonna have to go... You know, since we can't see that block, why do we have it as a decorated block? Can't place the block there because of this beam, so we need to get rid of this beam. I should be able to see this, the end piece to this. Why? Oh, I saw it for a second. That should release this one. Oh, there it is. But I'm pretty sure I need to go up 3 blocks. In which this top space is these. But since it's outside, it's going to get changed to cobblestone. That is not at all where I wanted that. Now we should be able to dig into this. That took all the pie shelves down. I didn't think of that before I started doing this. That's fine. And you know what? I am actually going to keep this as being the wood so that it's the same ceiling in all this. Alright, and then this is mostly cobblestone underneath here. Why am I going too deep? I do want the cobblestone though. I went down here to place this cobblestone floor. Okay. Can I jump over these? No, I cannot. I'm gonna have to throw stuff on the floor. First, I want to place all these in. I should be able to put pies on them, even though they're in the corner. Like that. That's gonna be there. This is not gonna be here. With that, now I can get out and go grab more vessels. I also am going to empty my inventory a little bit. So, take those, we'll put the chisel stuff back. We don't need that. We're gonna need the beams. Is there space in here? There is no space in there. Okay. I need a space for more stuff. Let's put the wood back in here. Take all the fire clay out. Put the aged slabs in there as well. We don't need this. This first clay goes in there. I'm gonna grab an empty crate from somewhere. Here they are. Also, I'm pretty sure one of these has the torch holders from the mod. There they are. I got rid of them. This is going to be for the fire clay. That emptied out a bunch. I have twine. How is our Gamson armor? Okay, it looks like we healed it up. I didn't put the red clay away. Oh, I put granite stone in there for some reason. Because it's empty. I get it now. that's all the cobblestone we have. We'll move this over, grab that. That got rid of a bunch of our stuff. You guys see the lighting changing, right? That's odd. That's all the path blocks, so that's done. Get out of here. I did not grab any of the vessels that we went over to our house to grab. We have all these decorative vessels. And we have one in here that has pots and stuff in it, so we'll leave that there. Now, one thing we have not done as part of our stream is cheese. That takes a very long time, and it requires us to ranch the bighorns that we have in cages, in the modded cages. So we are not going to be doing cheese. Alright, do I change out stuff? Okay. Chat. In chat, there is a C dot. It has a special emote that has an egg. I'm pretty sure if you attempt to catch it, and you do catch it, you will get a Pokemon egg. Which I don't know how to hatch things with the extension, but I'm gonna try and get it. Not how I want to do. You know what, let's have it rotated. Give it some aesthetic. Alright, I need to go Alt, right click, and then right click. What was in here that spoiled so fast? Was that berries, I guess? Oh, that could have been meat. Okay, so now I want, well, not control, I want Alt, because I want that barrel, this, not barrel. That's the wrong word for that. Alright, looks like I caught the C dot. Okay, and then all of this is going to be moved up to this vessel. All this gets moved down. I want to move everything around so that I can change these vessels into being a decorative one. Should I have all the same ones next to each other? Let's try. Do I have another one of these? No. I do have 3 of these, though. I don't think I have another one of those white ones. I don't have another one of these. Okay. So this is going to be the onions and turnips. Oh, I did pick up more stuff. Okay. That goes there, then... This should really be up here. Break this. I want the 3 of those over here. I can't grab that now. That would be actually this. That's an empty vessel. This would be... That's an empty vessel. So that's gonna go here and be for the grain. Now everything is decorative, and we have extra room for another thing. Just gonna grab all of this. None of that went spoiled yet. So this is gonna be random stuff, I guess. Is that a decorative? No, we just have a lot of these vessels. Okay, this gets rot. I do have one more decorative vessel. It should go right there. Alright. I think that looks good. I can put stuff away now. This is a little bit different than how I first imagined us doing it, but I think it also looks good. So let's go back to adding things on the outside of the buildings here. So what does this look like up here? Does it look weird? I could put... slabs there. So I think what I'll do is... Not right there. Beams up here. Following the theme. And then to square off this room up top, go to there. I do want to take a look at the butchery room. See if we need any more room in here. There are good vessels up here. Yeah, I'm actually okay with how we have this room. Doesn't have to be a big room, it can be small like that. And I think... Maybe we should have this squared off over here? Can't place block there. Okay. What about right here? No, that's not at all where I want to do. It's because of the grass. No, I'm not going to be able to get rid of you, am I? I am slowly getting rid of it. And then I'm pretty sure I can't do a long run across here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the remaining portion of this. What? I can't go right there? Because I was standing there, I guess. We're going to go straight down. I had to stand above it because I was getting the square right here for the horizontal piece. Still can go over there. So that's all the beams I have. I can no longer make anything with beams. You know what? We didn't do anything with this side of the fence, or the side of the wall, so let's try and cut down this stuff. This will give us stuff to do better decoration over here. We might just be able to... That's not where I wanted that. We might just be able to go all the way down here. Look at that. Is 4 enough to go downwards? Get rid of this. Oh, it is. Awesome. How far can one go? Is it 1 plank per block? So if I go to here, that should say no, and then if I go from here to here, it'll say yes. That makes sense. 1 beam per block. So if I wanted to, you know, go from here to that spot, I would need a 2nd beam. Not bad. Alright, I am going to mine out a few pieces of this wall to decorate differently. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll say this is 5. That's going to be this. And then we get a few more for the other type of stone. Put away the decorative stuff. Grab slabs. We're gonna grab this as well. Let me place that there because we have the beams first. Still can't place there. Okay. Take away the beams and then place that back in. Where is... There it is. Aw, man. Oh, I had it for a second. There we go. This straight down. I should be left with 1 beam. Now, I was thinking I could turn this stair on the side to not stick up past the building. Because we do come around this corner. Now I could just run right up and turn. Ah. Okay, what I'm gonna do next is the tunnel. This is gonna have to be built back down. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I do want an oval-ish tunnel. So what does this seem like? Actually, I should probably do it out here. That seems too small. How does this feel? That seems too tall. I have slabs. Oh, I also have stairs. We'll just grab all of the stuff. What is this? Cobble skull. Okay. Oh, I do want it like that. This. Here. Alright, let's see if this makes it look a little bit better. Now, what I'm doing right now is the outside portion. This is not how the whole tunnel is going to be made. Or it could be. I kind of like this. I like it with the stairs on the inside. Alright, we are going to do it 3 blocks tall. So we want the stairs along this wall here. And I ran out, so we're gonna have to go grab more. And then all of this was the stone. Congratulations, Gino, on catching the wish catch. And I think I'll have it come out to... I'm not sure how far I wanted to come out because of this hill here. We have to build it back in. 2 more blocks, that's not one about to place down. And this is forest 4, so that's low fertility soil. If I tried making this look not man-made. Oh, I wanted to pick that up, not place dirt on it. And this is going to get filled in. Alright, we're gonna have to do some groundwork first before we continue going. Let's put the paths away. I have 1 stack of dirt. That's not gonna be enough. I do like it already. It looks grand in a way. So we could do that, or we could bring it all the way out to here. I think we'll bring it out to here. This is where the tunnel's going to start, and then we'll just have the blocks going all the way. I go like this. We missed a few here and there. Then this comes down. Oh, that's right, the lanterns in my inventory. I don't need those stones. I'm gonna end up picking them back up. Yep. Lantern was about right here, so I'll put that there for now. So I need to jump up here and place those in. I'm gonna place everything I can for right now, and we'll come back with everything later on. Is that gonna be visible from up top? No, that could be dirt instead. That whole layer there. This side would be 3 tall because we can see it. This we can't see, so that's going to be dirt. This is the stairs. Have that. Yeah. Or something like that. That would be dirt, that would be dirt. This is stone. We can see it out here. Then we have the roof. This would be visible, so we'll take that out. So far, that's all we can do now. This can be brought to there, which means that this is no longer visible. Okay, so if I put 2 pieces of stone there, then dirt, 2 pieces there, dirt, that's the end of the outside visual, aside from needing stairs. And that torch, I don't really like where it is. Not the torch, the lantern. Because we can walk into it. Maybe where we have the lanterns, we put a block instead. Now that would have to be recessed. So it'd be like this. Then the lantern. Because right above it's going to be a stair, so it's not like it's going to be visible up there. And then we could do the same visual on this side, but that leads to outside. So I think we'll just do it in the wall. So the next one would be right here. Which this one won't be noticeable actually, so we don't need... Yes we do, because we will see it from next to the torch. That goes right there. Okay. Now we have the same thing over here. This is the end. And I don't have any more blocks anymore. So let's go empty our inventory, and then we're gonna head over to the ruin, where we will grab more stone from. I have meaner fertility soil on me for some reason. And there is a very bad thunderstorm somewhere nearby that I'm hearing. Okay, that would be the low fertility, that's the medium. Go over here. We're gonna put away the slabs we're not using. We're not using cobblestone. We're not using cobblestone slabs. We're also not going to be using this beam anymore, so that can go back up here. We have more beams. We're going to use more beams. I didn't know I had more that whole time. So let's finish off this building here. I'm also going to add them to here. We might as well also put this back. And I think it was framed out like this. What happened there? That's not right. That's also not the right thing I want to get rid of. So that means its box is over here. Put that back. Put this one back. Grab another stack because I'm pretty sure I can't do these. This should say 2 left over. Okay, and then I want one right down the center. And then I think I want one going into the staircase, but also if I do that, it'll be visible. So we're not going to do that. I'm not going to frame the top floor at all, just like this one. And I think I'll leave the blacksmith the same as well. So the only ones that are framed on the top floor are the 3 identical buildings. We'll leave it at that. So we have 3 stacks of beams that we're not going to use. Alright, this can go away. I have granite stones on me. So they're just gonna go over there. Let's go tear down a bunch of the ruin that's still out here. Which will hopefully be used to make our tunnel look cool. I also think I'm running the right direction. I think I have to go this way. We should be able to see it right now, it's just the fog's making it a little bit difficult to see. But I'm pretty sure it's right there, directly in front of us. It is directly in front of us. I think the last time we came out here we had bronze tools. I don't even think we had an iron pick. Now we have a steel pick. And underneath is cobble, but right here is the ashlar that we're using. That is how we got all of our cobblestone stairs. I was wondering where we got the stairs from. I knew we had a lot of slabs from previous ruins, but the stairs, I couldn't remember how we got them. So these are probably 3 blocks deep. They are not. We're gonna dig that out. This might be 3 blocks deep. It is also not. I have been corrected. You know, we did take blocks away from the top, so maybe it is 3 blocks deep. We just don't see the 3rd block because we already took it. I'm gonna grab all this cobblestone because we are probably gonna end up using a lot of cobblestone for decoration related stuff. We might want to make a chest for the cobblestone. Since we are gonna end up having a lot of just regular cobblestone. Can I get rid of this stuff? Oh, I had it. There it is. And then this. I just don't see the spot for it. Because there's nothing below these now, so I should be able to get rid of it. That's a wolf somewhere nearby. So what I'm gonna do is grab our armor just in case. There's a boat horn. There's more than one. I don't know where it went, so we're gonna ignore it. I hear it again. You came from in the tree. There you are. Because there is a portal over here. I don't know where it was, but I heard it. But you know what? I have a feeling we're gonna get swamped by monsters, so I might as well just change into that now. And what I'm gonna do next may seem a little odd, but I'm going to use the dirt here to first dig out this entire area, but also make this a walkable ditch. So right now we can't get out of here without building a block. And I'm getting hit again. Maybe there isn't a portal. I had a feeling there was still a drifter in here. It's like right here I would put a dirt if this wasn't here. Hello. I wish you guys were capable of leaving me alone. To do something like that so we can actually get out of this. But I do want the dirt because we do not have any low fertility dirt anymore. Oh my god. Maybe they're inside the ruin. Can I hit something? Oh, I'm using the knife. Okay, I think that's it. You, I would like to move. Actually, no, we're just gonna get rid of the bodies. We're probably not gonna get a temporal gear, but I do need one more, I think, for a translocator. There comes another drifter, of course. Just to make me have to knife another one. I didn't mean to throw that. Probably also eat this. So when we're done here, this should look like someone completely mined out something. Where'd that other drifter go? I have no idea, but there's a damaged drifter somewhere. There's a damaged one. Alright, back to getting these stones. It's going to be a little bit difficult. Because this is... There you are. I thought I heard somebody throw a stone at me. Am I being attacked? I am being attacked. Why do they not automatically go up there? Anyway, we are gonna dig a staircase into here. I forgot how much rubble and stuff's gonna be in this. This is a readable book. Apparently we have read already. Is this something I have to pick up? It is something I have to pick up, okay. That's just a pile of bones. Weird, but alright. Okay, so out here we're gonna throw all of our clutter. That includes the door. That's another pick it up thing. Apparently I'm already full of clutter yet again. There's a drifter and a shiver outside. They apparently aren't the same thing. These are wearable? You can apparently wear the prisoner binds. That is a little odd. Barren soil. Oh, thank you. How did you get inside? Okay, I'm gonna have to go put something in front of the staircase to stop them from being able to get up here. Welcome in, Einsmod. Oh, there was a ruined torch holder this whole time. Happy Easter to you as well. I wanted that. Pressing all the wrong buttons. We are slowly taking down this ruin here, because we're going to use its Ashlar blocks. How did you get in? We're going to use its Ashlar blocks for our tunnel, which we started actually creating. We are getting close to the end of us playing with the story, because right now we're currently only working on aesthetic related things. That health bar is perfect. It is. I didn't realize how much health we have because we were really low earlier. Okay, I'm just gonna mine everything and then pick it up as I go later on. Now there is a drifter in one of these, I just saw it. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. I'm gonna leave his room last. Oh, is this how they're getting in right here? Yes, it is. Not anymore. Oh, I didn't want to put it on. Alright. There's a little bit more in here. No, that's not what I meant to do. The tunnel is the thing that brings us into this area. It leads into our town. And we're using the Ashlar blocks to finally decorate it. Alright, there are little boulders up here which I want to get rid of. I don't think there's any in the... there is some in the tree. But I think that's all of them. So let's start making a rubble pile there so that we can get rid of all the useless stuff. I'm already full. Hoping it becomes daytime soon. Ah, I missed this entire room. That's not what I wanted. I'm trying to get this. Okay. That apparently was a type of beam and not an actual block. Sort of safe entrance. Yeah. Am I still getting shot at? They can't even see me. Alright, this should be the last room that I left stuff in. Everything else has a bunch of drifters, which I am now going to take out because they shouldn't be able to get to me anymore. There's the temple gear we need. We needed one more for a translocator. Now we have 3. We can go and actually use it. I don't know where Bowtorn is seeing me, because they still shoot even if you go behind a wall. I think that's all of them except for the one that's in this room. So let's set him free to his death. No, they can't hit you. So the Bowtorn will start winding up like we just heard it. But if I go right here, it's shot and then hit the wall. I know where it is, by the way. There's its arrow right here. The Bowtorn's right there. So right now it's winding up. If I go right here and then wait, there's its arrow. Well, there's 2 there, but you get what I mean. came in here just to get rid of this guy. Are you still trying to hit me? They can probably shoot through, a gap like that anyway. Now, I don't have food anymore in my inventory. So if we get hit a bunch of times, we will die. But it's also becoming daytime. So we should be getting out of them being able to spawn. Pretty sure with this little bit of rubble that's in my inventory, that should be it. Alright, I'm gonna go kill that Botor now. I had to switch armor because the iron armor slows me down, and I won't be able to catch up to them. I think there's a drifter making its way over. So they were able to get into this 1.5 block tall block right there. I almost picked up all that stuff. I didn't mean to jump over it. Oh, there was rubble up here. I don't know if the trees are part of it, because this tree is really close. It could be a part of the ruin. I just picked up 2 stones. We also have more of this Ashlar block stuff below that stuff over there. Alright, let's start taking this one layer at a time. What looks nice, Science Mod? The ruin or the trees? If you mean the ruin, unfortunately we're taking it away. The combination. We are going to be adding trees to our town, but right now I need a bunch of these blocks, and I can't see a thing. So if you don't know, the shears take away a 3x3 cube of leaves and turn a majority of it into sticks. Let's also take this away. We didn't get many stairs yet of the Ashlar blocks, which is what we're really in need of. So not enough of this was ruined. Once we get to the floor, that's when we're really going to be getting the Ashlar blocks. Up here is mostly just slabs and stairs. They finished the storyline too. We're getting close to it. We finished all the buildings that are more like progression in the game. So there's nothing really for me to progress to anymore. We did the Beehive Kiln the other day. So I can now make a bunch of clay stuff at one time, which I forgot that we were doing that today. So we are gonna have to go back and make a bunch of beehives out of clay, which is part of the Golden Combs mod. Pretty much just gives you a better beehive instead of using the skeps. You don't have to break the beehive to get the honey out. with skeps, you have to constantly farm reeds so you can make more skeps to fill with bees. With the beehives in the mod, you make it out of clay, you put a skep inside it once, and then you're able to take the lid off the top of the beehive, scrape the honey out of that, and then put that top of the beehive back on, and not need to actually destroy the skep and the bees inside it. Now, I don't need all these skips, so I'm going to be getting rid of them. Is that... No, that's not growing on top of it. Alright, with this line being taken care of after I'm finished here, I am going to be checking my inventory. Oh, I didn't mean to fall down. Let's pick up everything that's on the ground now. Did I just hear a wolf? A wolf growl? I mean, I know there's wolves nearby because they keep howling, but I don't see a wolf, so... Let's keep picking up everything off the ground. Less stuff for the game to despawn later. I did recently find out that there is a delay in the game before you pick up an item. And as far as I know, it's something they just got rid of with their newest unstable update. So I am not going to be playing with that increase or decrease to the line. To pick up, I mean. Right. There should be a little bit of stuff outside. And now, what I'm gonna do is make a hole right here. We're gonna fill this with all of our junk that I'm picking up right now. What was here? That was my shovel. Why did I throw the shovel? Right, it did throw the shovel. I don't know why I threw the shovel in there. I don't think I was hovering over it. Weird. Maybe I wasn't pressing control when I did the first throw. Okay, now I shouldn't be picking that stuff up every time I come down here. Oh, we do have another piece. Alright, now we're doing the walls, and I might need to head home. Let's do one side, and then we'll figure it out. I'm gonna start with the outer wall. go down. We got a stair there. And at this layer, I'm gonna stop so that things can't come back up here when we come back, because we're gonna have to go home to empty our inventory. And I'd rather not have to fight monsters if we have stuff. Fortunately, a majority of our inventory is being filled with cobblestone, which we're not currently building a tunnel out of. So I think what I should do before we leave... Oh, there's the wolf. So what I should do before we leave is look for stairs anywhere out of the Ashlar blocks. Oh, there they are. I kept hearing them getting closer, but I couldn't see where they were. Okay, here's a stair. We're gonna fill that in with cobblestone. Oh, that's not the stair, that is. Stair. Stair here. There's another egg with a Pokemon. I'm gonna see if I can catch it. Alright, one of these is a stair. No, they're not. This is so. That's a slab on its side. None of these are stair. This is a stair. And then there's a few in here, like right here. And we already checked that side, so let's go here. That was apparently a stair. Didn't look like a stair. That fell down before I even picked it up. Alright, I see a few on the walls, but that pretty much looks like that's it. That we have right here, which had 2 stairs. I am gonna just open this up so I don't have to keep jumping up there. And now the only things we can look at is the floor and the walls. That's a stair. I keep thinking these slabs are stairs, but they're not. That is. Block that off. I see none in there. And we already looked at this room. This is gonna keep bothering me if I don't take it now. Okay, looks like I got everything for right now. So let's go back to the tunnel and fill it in a little bit further. We'll also drop off all the cobblestone I have. I also don't have the good armor on, so this is as fast as I can run. Am I going to the right opening? I'm not. I should be going to this opening. We do also have some dirt. So if I click on that, we'll be able to put dirt behind the tunnel so we can fill that in more. Of that, we want to fill all of this in. Just so that monsters aren't spawning behind the tunnel opening. Alright, first thing I want to do is over here. I want to fill in all of this. Why does it keep going sideways? We are gonna have to make stairs, it looks like. Because we have already pretty much run out after just doing this. Now, I was thinking about maybe adding some slabs to the top of this to make it look a little bit more rounded. Of course, by misplacing a bunch. Do I have to be looking directly down in order to place these correctly? This might make it look a little bit more grand. It does, I like that. So yeah, we definitely need more stairs. But at least we can finish in the wall. And I think we're going all the way to the end of the path. And then this is all dirt up to that point, which then gets the stone, which also goes right here. And anywhere else we see dirt from the outside, so not right there. And then on top of this stone gets slabs. I like it. I think it looks good. And it kind of seems a little weird that we brought it out from the ground. I don't think many places they build a tunnel away from the mountain. It's usually only in the mountain. But hopefully once I add these stone stairs to that side, it should look better. So let's go empty our inventory. We'll grab some cakes while we're at it. Not cakes, pies. And we should have... Yeah, we have an even amount, so let's grab 2. How is our knife doing? 22 durability left. Should probably bring our knife with us wherever we go now. Which I think I put in this chest. I did. And this should be our first steel. Yes, it is. So this is going to be our last upgrade tool. Let's go put our cobblestone away. Now, I did say I was going to use a crate. To put all this cobblestone. That sticks. Oh. then cobblestone, cobblestone. The rest we put away because we don't need any of that stuff. We don't need the slabs. Don't need the Ashlar blocks. That's for this. This goes there. Dirt goes there. We have another one of these. We have 3 temporal gears. I can throw that in there. So I only have 1 extra thing of cobblestone to go in there. And we are going to use our translocators to see where we have to go next. We're going to take a break from mining out the other ruin, which should probably not have any more stuff in. Now, I don't have a translocator being used here, but we have a translocator way out here that's not used yet. And we have one way out here. Which makes me worried because none of these are connected to something. That's the Savannah, quartz, bauxite, olivine, and titanium. Is it one of the top ones? Is linked to something? No, how in the world do I get to this one then? Did I take this? Chat, I don't remember if we took this translocator or not. And that would have been the double translocator thing that I had from one of the ruins out here somewhere. Was it the one that was out here, maybe? This translocator? No, it was the one in the bauxite. This had 2 translocators, and it shouldn't now. Let me take the bauxite over. Because if I'm right, and it is still being used, it would still be over here. It is not still over here. I'm gonna start taking every translocator just to make sure that we don't have it somewhere. So that, just the quartz that should be near our ruin we're taking down. There's no other translocator over here. Olivine, maybe? No, Olivine takes us into the mine underground. This doesn't have a translocator near it. And the titanium shouldn't have anything. Yeah, there shouldn't be any other translocator over here. So I think what I'm gonna do is get rid of that marker. But usually I turn translocators blue when I fix them up, but I don't know how to get back over to that. Because I had a double translocator setup that brought me into a translocator that we turned on. It's not the Savannah, I know that. Yeah, I don't know what takes me way over here. We took the 2 from out here. I don't know, chat, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the olivine, which should be right here. And we're gonna go up to this translocator and see where it takes us. Oh, wait, I forgot the metal parts. We gotta grab one more thing. We need 2 of these. And then I think when we get back, we're going to go through all of those chests and fix up our chest area. I do have a translocator on me for us to get back if we end up going to somewhere that has a bunch of ruins or a bunch of goods. I probably should make a safe staircase out of here rather than doing the dirt every time I come here. Anyway, we have the translocator marked on our map, so we just have to go around our olivine. And not fall into our cave. So this translocator should be in a cave from what I remember. I don't really remember it too well if it was not in a cave. But usually we don't find translocators above ground. I see a ruin over here. Maybe I don't. Maybe that's just gravel. That looks like Ashlar blocks when it's far away. There is a Cacnea in chat. That's another Pokemon that has an egg. So this might... Hold on. Give me a second to pull up my own stream. So that I can look at the overlay. And then I should be able to look at items, or would it be Pokemon? I should be able to see a thing that shows how many eggs I have. And I don't have eggs at all. So I think they just put an Easter emote. Catch event spawns to progress type rookie raid. Oh, there's apparently a thing going on. We do /Poke raid. What does that do? Catch Pokemon marked with an egg while the event is active. Next goal can now drop. Eggs can now oh. And the Cacnea escaped. Okay, chat, so for each Pokemon we get right now, it's gonna have an egg with it. And apparently, when we beat that goal, we'll be able to actually get Pokemon eggs. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Whoa, hello bear. A bear came out of nowhere, didn't do much damage to me, and then just said, okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. I didn't even hear it coming up until it just attacked. Resin. Copper. Where is this thing? Just over on the other side of the water. To a place that actually has a ruin. And there is a circular pit right here. Which most definitely will have meteoric iron. Just dig this out a little bit, even though we're not really using meteoric iron because we have steel. And it looks like there's another trader near us as well. At this point, I'm just collecting the meteoric iron just to have meteoric iron. I'm not even using it. I had a feeling there's going to be a piece I couldn't see in here. That's probably the last of it. I don't think there'd be more than that. And all of this. I'm gonna go down there. Now, it looked like there is a trader over here. But by the fact that I can't see anything, I don't think there is an actual trader. There is what looks like a ruin out here. But going off of the map, there's no ruin. So, go back over this way. That's the ruin right there. And that's the actual trader that's nearby. Now, I am gonna first get rid of all this clutter. Because we need a place for me to place stuff down. This has elk medallion. I don't need it. I don't even have an elk. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a translocator that takes us home. Then 2 parts. Here, here, here. Wait a few seconds for it to pick a place to teleport to. Now that is a negative. That's the first time we went, I think, bottom left of the screen. Is it bottom left? Yeah, it is going. Excuse me, chat. I couldn't reach the microphone quick enough. I moved it earlier. This is going to be the first time that we've gone this side of this screen. Alright. We are in a cave, so the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that nobody can get to us once the game stops freezing. And now I need to, pick up all this clutter. And I think we found out the last time that if you do not open a chest before you break it, you do not get any items. Like, it needs you to look at it in order for you to actually get something from it. Is there anything in there? No, it's just empty. These are all empty. Alright, before we even look at the chests and get something from them, let's go get rid of the clutter. Yeah, this is the side we're throwing stuff out on. So, no. We will keep all of this, not that. I will keep the metal parts, although I don't think we can use them for anything. Oh no, they're ingredients for making Jonas parts. We want this room. Okay, I'm gonna first look in everything and then just break all of them. What is that? Flag Maker's Banner Blueprint. That's a blueprint we haven't had before. Leather reinforced mask, a wooden club, dirty linen trousers. I don't want any of this stuff, but I also want to get rid of the chest. We don't need the feather, we don't need this either. Actually, we do need those. Alright, let's go back. Get frozen again. Okay, so now this translocator that's going to our city is only here so we can grab this translocator again. Because we're gonna go back over. We're gonna pick up this translocator now. So we no longer have a way of getting back. Eat another pie. Both of them inside there. Where are we? It looks like we're in a ruin, or there's just a ruin right above us. There's also something way out here. I kind of want to explore this area, and we are actually not northwest or southwest. We are northwest. So let's see if we can find our way out going upwards. Looks like we can that way. I want to go this way, which ends up going further down. Gives us as glow things. Here's another ruin that has another translocator in it. Or maybe it doesn't. We do not want these to hit me. Oh, one hit me. Alright, before I do anything else, I'll do that because I need to get rid of all this stuff. So I'm getting tired of walking over things. Let's see what these nightmare drifters or both horns give me. Some stuff I actually would want. On the first one, at least, not this one. Alright, we are gonna throw this, sticks. That, we'll put the dirt back up here. I do want these. Less for me to have to make. Vessel of food. Farming vessel, which has twine. Grab that as well. We'll throw this stuff back over here. I actually want that. Don't want the stone. Or that. Okay, so I thought there was going to be a translocator in here because it looked like a previous ruin, but there actually isn't. We did get a little bit of bony soil out of it though. Alright. We can go down further until we get to this spot, which has more basalt at the lowest level of the map. And I think I can make a staircase going down here. Am I 2 blocks high or am I 3 blocks? I'm 2 blocks high. So if I go down one more, I would need some dirt. Ah! Oh no. So I actually want a piece of dirt there, and I don't want to hit my head. Okay, I want to see what's down here. Because it looks like cool stuff. We're getting pretty low. Oh no, not a shiver. Shiver does a lot of damage. Drifters I can at least work out. We're gonna want to place down a translocator over here. If I can get back to this place. I'm gonna go place that translocator again. A victory bell? I think I have one. I do. So we're gonna try and do this event thing that they're doing. Now, do I have a translocator called home? I think I do, but I'm not sure. So if I place this here, and then just type in okay, I do have one. So we have the first one for Ruined Town to go to get the other translocator. Ah! I didn't know you could get under there. Yeah, we're gonna die to the shiver probably. It didn't look like there was anything over there. Alright, let's get rid of our inventory. And this is the one that has all the blueprints. I have a flag maker's banner blueprint already. Oh, we have Ashlar stuff here. Okay, that saves me having to do the stuff, how to make it. I don't know how to make it. We're using that. Okay. Everything else should be in a different building. Except for the firewood, which is actually out here. So we have meteoric iron for in here. That's not what I meant to press. I still have the temporal gear, because that is now our only one. Thought for a second there was something in the grass. Cabbage seeds in there. Banner can despawn. Before we go back through the translocator, we should probably do some clay forming so that we can put it in the Beehive Kiln and have that going while we're waiting. Wait a minute. Oh, that was the last bit of berries. Okay. We don't really need this on me, but I'll keep it on for a moment. Oh, we also have bony soil. And all of our fire clay should be over here. Or do we want to make it a red? We want to make these out of red clay. I don't think we have a lot of red clay to do this. It is close to morning, so I'm going to just not sleep. I was going to sleep through the night so that I don't have to worry about drifters, but since it's already 2 in the morning, I'm pretty sure the sunlight starts at 5 or 6. Gina, I don't know if you noticed, but you do not have Victory Bell, and it's still here? No. I caught it. How did it... It let me catch it, but then also let you check to see if you had it. That confused me. Never mind. I thought it was saying that it was still there. Alright, I think we should have enough room in our inventory to do the entire loop around to the beginning of our outline here. Oh. I don't, however, want to leave dirt on the ground. Is that copper? We already knew about that, though. So I can see that it's on our mini-map already. Okay, that should be enough for us to do stuff. We do have a little bit of honey here. So this is what I was saying with the mod. We have this honey or ceramic hive, which you put the skep inside, and then we have the lid. So we can just take the honey out of. Normally, you would have to break the skep, which releases bees that sometimes attack you. Also, what is this? Oh, I didn't realize that we were still growing cassavas. Huh. I don't think the pineapples that are somewhere out here are growing at all, though. There's 2 things of pineapple somewhere in one of these plots. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, since I think the fire clay is up here, it is not. Where did I put all of our extra fire clay? It's not on me. Is it in a different chest out here? No. Chat, I know we had a few stacks of fire clay, and I don't remember where I put them. Did I put them in here? No. This is what we need to make. I don't see any in there. None in there. Oh, they're in the chest. In this crate. I forgot that we made a crate for it. Alright, we have 8 different beehives. I want to make 7 more of these hives. That's the top piece. No, that's the bottom piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we need 7 of the lids. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First thing we're going to do is make sure that I am in auto fill. And then now that I did that, we're going to do duplicate layer. Wait, that's duplicating... What? Okay, I think I see what it does. I thought this whole time that it duplicates the layer that you just previously did on another thing, but it doesn't. It changes for each piece of clay that you try and use. Each clay item, I mean. What's going on? Oh, the game froze, I think. For a second, it stopped placing clay. Okay. So if this green layer gets duplicated on the next one, I should be able to duplicate them after that. So this layer that I'm currently doing, we're gonna have to do without the auto duplicate layer thing. It's not a duplicate, okay. at some point we are going to be making a wall of clay. So I know there's going to be a duplicate layer portion of this that should make us breeze through it a little bit faster than the autofill. Since the autofill only does 1 voxel at a time, I think the duplicate layer does 4 voxels at a time. Alright, let's see if this is a duplicated layer. There we go, we're finally at layers that we can duplicate. After I do this 1 layer on each one of them, we should be able to breeze through about 4 more layers of it. There is a Shelder in chat. Unfortunately, it is not a Pokemon with an egg icon, but it is Gen 1. Now, I do know we've seen it before, but I'm going to check to see if I have it. I had a feeling I did have it. Good luck, Gino, in catching the Shelder. Alright, so right now they just look like really deep bowls. But hopefully, we can do this and breeze through a few once I grab another stack of clay. But you then have to redo that. It's 2 layers. We'll count this as a 3rd layer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, Gino did not catch the Pokemon. Better luck next time. Okay, and then autocomplete. And from here on, we're probably not going to be able to do duplicate layer. Because I think the next layer is the spot that has the holes for the bees to put the honey in the pot. No, it's not. It's a duplicate layer. Wow. Give me 1 second while I check something. And then do this. Okay, hopefully what I just did off screen should be helpful to us later on. Is it playing the same song twice? It is. That's the first time our shuffle of the playlist has played the same song twice in a row. That's how you know it's an actual shuffle, not just a randomized thing. Oh, ran out of more clay. And now we're getting into the lid. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. That's that one. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is the last layer for all of them. Now this is probably when it would be useful for us to have those shelves in that Beehive Kiln, because we can only place down a total of 9 of these at a time. I'm going to take a second to look and see if we have any leftover refractory bricks that we can use. I don't think we have enough to make all the shelves I need. Okay, they're all done. Now we get into the pots. First thing is to get rid of the outside line. Then add in a layer. And then it gets wider. I'm just going to do one at a time, unless there's a repeatable layer. Still not repeatable yet. That's repeatable. Take a layer, add an edge, make it wider. Add an edge. That's the repeat one, right? No, that's the first layer before it repeats. I looked away for a second, couldn't remember. We're probably only going to be able to duplicate one layer. I don't think it's very tall. If I don't have enough bricks to make the shelves for the building, I think I'm gonna fire bricks along with some of these, just so I can put in the shelves for the next time we need to use it. Because I need to make a lot of shelves. I need to make a lot of shingles too. Although I'm pretty sure the shingles we can just keep stacking up. We wouldn't really need shelves for the shingles. Okay. Now we duplicate layer. Oh, we can do it twice. Then we just have to fill in a little bit more. Oh, didn't mean to press G. Is that... Oh, I meant to press that one. There might be another layer on top of this. I don't think there is. There is. Oh, which is a duplicate layer. Okay. let's use this one. So if I add that, and then press this, that does not duplicate the layer in the way that I thought it would, so we're just gonna have to do autofill for the rest of these. I wonder if there's ever a chance that you could have more clay than you need for the voxels. Because I know there's a certain... Oh! Sawsbuck has an egg. That's Pokey Heck. That's not the... Okay. And I don't have it. Am I going to be able to catch it before it says it's gone? Let's see what happens after this Pokemon is caught. We're gonna have to do Poke Raid to see if we did anything. There was a loading bar, and we had 4 icons not filled in, I guess, for the bar. So I want to see if we both catch it. I want to see if it goes up 2 points, and if one of us catches it, only 1, I would assume. Alright, let's go see if we have bricks for firing these. I should probably grab 9 items here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have enough room. 8, 9. Alright, we're gonna have to put red clay away, along with the fire clay. Red clay at the bottom. Okay, I caught the Sawsbuck. So exclamation Poke Raid should give us a bar. It has 4 things not there. Maybe it was more than 4 the last time I did it. No, it was still 4 blocks were not filled in. Okay. Did the percentage go away? 77973. 77936. Okay, we did go up by like 200 points. Okay. While we're here looking at the loading screen, I'm going to go take a quick restroom break, and then we'll come back for about the last half hour, maybe a little bit more than an half hour. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. And we're back. Alright, so let's get picking up all these, because we now have enough room for all of them, right? Do I have 9? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I do have 9 things. I also have honeycomb in my pocket. We're gonna go over here. Get this stuff out of this. I'm pressing the wrong button because the cat got on my lap. Okay, that's another candle we can make, so we can make 2 candles now. And then I need to see how many bricks, not the blocks, but the bricks that we have. We have a whole 5. I can't make a single crate out of that, or grate, I mean. We do have 2 refractory bricks. Can I break these down? Is that a thing? Drops and broken? No, I can't break them down. I could only make more. Let's do the math on how many I would need. I need 6 total. Right? Yeah, I need 6 total for 3. I only need 7 more. I have enough for 7 in here. Oh, I need quartz. We don't have quartz out here? Yes, we do. Just not a lot.
And this is gonna be exact. That's gonna have to go here for a moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then one more. I wanted to do it like that just to make sure that I picked up the right amount. Okay, this is gonna have to go in here for the moment so that I can... Oh, it doesn't actually. Let's go put these underneath. I did just remember that I forgot to go to the savannah to pick up stuff for firing with. Oh, I'm trying to... Okay, it doesn't do a hot bar replacement thing. I can quickly pick them up and put them down. What about middle mouse button? Middle mouse button is the button to do it. Okay. Do I not have another one? Oh, that was all 7. Okay, put that there. Now we need to put fire underneath this. Let's go grab a full stack of coal. We'll do a full stack, see if that fills it up completely. We'll do at least one full fill just to see if we can actually use all of it. Oh, that was a full stack. Okay, maybe it's 2 stacks then. No, it's got to be more than 2 stacks. Maybe 2.5? Let's grab a half, see if we need the 32 pieces. Okay, it's 2 stacks and 16. And my earbud just died. Ooh, something did happen off screen. Look at that. Okay, I just threw something. What did I throw? Whatever I threw, I picked up and I have it. Okay. So let's start this. I'm gonna sit here and make sure that all this side starts. That should be the last block right there. There we go. Just to make sure everything's going. I can see that the middle one is lit. Okay. So now while that's going, we're going to go back in here and use the fire clay to make a bunch of shingles, which are going to be all over the floor. It didn't open, I was surprised. We're going to start in this corner. And this is what I want. And I'm pretty sure it's just 1 layer. Or if it's not, then it's 2 layers of clay. Because they're not a big item. Should probably do the math on how many pieces I need before I go crazy with making a bunch of them. What? He's just staring at me. There's an Eldegoss in chat if anyone wants one. That does have an egg emote, so I'm going to be checking that in just a moment. It's not Gen 1, but it has the emote. Is it going to do noise? Or is it going to be delayed? There it goes. Take the earbud out that died. Alright. From here, we have 36 shingles with 2 in my pocket. Let's go try and count how many of these I need. I'm going to be using my phone's calculator. Oh, I didn't mean to fall down here, but okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 block long room. So we're gonna do first the flats. So 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1, 2, 3. 9 times 4. This is gonna be in parentheses. Okay. Plus just one of these slopes. No. That's not where I wanted that to end. Because I need to figure out how to make that. So this is for all the flats. How many shingles do I need? Oh, it's just times 2? Okay. And then I need at least one of these. That's a 3. And then we just need 2 ridges. Which is right here. That is 6 total. So we need 89 shingles. Which minus 2 is 87. That's 7 blocks? Right? 89 doesn't divide by 12, I know that. But 7 times 12 should be close. That's 84. We actually need 8 blocks of shingles here. Right now we have 3. That's not what I meant to do. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how many we need. We're gonna have a bunch of extra.
I never turned on the music after the break. Can I do this? No. Probably gonna need another stack of fire clay in my hand. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish all of it with just 8 pieces. Actually, I might, because it says I only need one more piece of clay for this one. This requires 3. Oh, we do have enough clay in my hand. Okay, that should be everything we needed to make. So I'm going to put all of this away in here. I'm going to pick up all of this. And I suppose all of these. Because they're going to be placed down in the underground area over here. No, they're not. I don't want them to. Ah! You scared me. I'm actually going to place them outside here. Maybe only 4, right? No, there's 6 total. Let's do a rectangle. And then these I should be able to just stack high. Yeah. Is this already ready? That says that it's been going for 28.7 hours? Really? Oh, I placed... Pick it up? There we go. That's all of that. I want to take care of this drifter before I go back in there, because probably gonna make me drop stuff. Just like that. So I need to get rid of 3. You guys leave me alone. There's another one. Jeez, come on! And now another shiver? No, it's the same one. You're gonna see me and then go after me, I already know it. Oh. Okay, that should start getting them hot. They are. I'm gonna try to get rid of all these bodies. Oh. We're finally using the steel knife. Who hit me? I did notice that we got a temporal gear, translocator gear. Alright, let's take all of our hot items up here and throw them in the water. And now, there's a drifter in that house. I'm gonna come out here and place one of these for each plot of land. There'll be one here. Why is it not? That should be all of them with this one here. Didn't mean to pick that up. I have one lid. Why does it look like this isn't fired yet? Is it not? Are these not fired? What? I don't think any of these got fired. Ceramic Hive red. We're all ceramic hive. Yeah, they didn't get fired. I'd like to not be attacked when I'm at my house. They just spawned in right there. I don't know where I'm going. But I am going to go to sleep for the whole 3 hours until the sunlight comes out. I saw something over here. It's a shy shiver. You know what? I'm not gonna keep running after you. Alright, how are these doing? Fired for 6. Oh, I had to look at the items, not the door. But still, the door says that they've been firing for 36 hours. This should have been well overdone. I don't understand what happened, chat. Truly. Looking for more drifters, make sure I didn't miss any on the ground. Alright, either way, these look like they're getting done. So we'll at least have the shingles, we just won't be able to place down all of the flower pots. Or beehives, I mean. I knew there was one more. These are unfired. I don't know. Oh, they're part of this. Alright, let's check to see how much coal is left on this. We got a decent amount of coal left in here, so this lasts pretty long. You probably don't need 2 1/4 stacks to do all your stuff. Unless you're just making a ton of shingles and stuff like that. Or if we were going to make all these refractory tier 3 bricks on the first try, we could have made a Fire Clay Beehive Kiln, which would have given us a temporary one, rather than using the refractory tier 1 bricks. You guys are at 7 hours. I'm not sure what to do next. I think what we should do is look into making the Ashlar stairs. For this, we need mortar. Okay, that makes sense. Why is there medium soil in there? How do we make these? Actually, so it's a hammer and a chisel this rock slab, that's polished rock, which is from granite rock. Okay, so we just chisel those granite rocks a few times, and then it turns into these ashlar blocks. We're gonna grab the mortar from up here. And then make the stairs on site so that I don't make too many. I don't remember if I did everything up top on this side. I did. Alright, let's make whatever this stack makes. Whoa. You know, 18 is probably a decent start. Let's do this whole side on the inside. Okay, probably gonna need to make another stack of them. And we're probably gonna need more than this. Oh, that was exact. Wow. Does this look weird? No, it kind of looks like there is a light up here, so I like that little cutout. Okay, then we can do exact amounts up here. This needs to be dug out. That's going to be a staircase right there. So I have 5 on this side. 4 on this side. We need 9 total. I think I have to make 10 in order to do that, though. Ooh, I don't have enough. I have enough for 2. Alright, we're gonna have to go back into our cave and do some weird shenanigans with the stones. We should probably check on Beehive Kiln first. 8.5. Needs another couple hours. So by the time that we get the stones, it should be ready. I'm gonna take 1 stone first, see what that does, and then we'll continue from there. I'm hoping that I don't need to get more than 1 stone, or more than a few stones. We first get that. We chisel it, and that turns into a polished one. Then we chisel it again, it turns into slabs. We chisel that again. We get a total of 8 per stone. We need 7 to make 2 stairs. So I need 21 of these. I need 3 more stones? I think it's 3 more if my math is right. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need to get the dirt too. Now we do have a quarry mod that we will be getting into later on that does this in a simplified manner. That's all I need. We could make another. Let's make another. We'll have 3 extra. Going the wrong way. So that didn't take too long to make. Alright. So that's this tunnel being done. This whole town isn't, you know, like car related, so I don't need to make it humongous for a car to fit in, but that kind of seems like a pedestrian tunnel. I like it. Let's go put all this stuff away. That'll go in there. Put this in here. Trying to look to see where we have different things, since we do need to reorganize our chests. Like I have these in the blacksmith. Some of yours will go in there. I have twine. That I know goes in this one. Bony soil goes up here. Not that. Goes up here. I'll be doing that off stream at some point. And green fertility soil. Bunch of stuff that goes in here. All three of them. You go up there. This also goes in there. How is all of this doing? Oh, that says fired. And I should have kept the tongs on me. Wait. I really can't pick up more than one at a time. All these. How much coal do we have left? Quite a bit. I might be able to hold everything actually, now I'm looking at this. All of a sudden, it's letting me place all of them in. Okay. Let's hope that all of that gets fired. None of it's saying that it's getting hot, so what if I take that out? Maybe I had too many things in there or something? Like the middle isn't allowed to have stuff in it? Because it fired this. I don't know, chat. Things are acting weird. There's a Glalie in chat. It's an alright looking Pokemon. And these are all tan, which means that the Beehive Kiln affected its color. Is this being started at all? Alright, we're gonna check on that in a little bit. I can't really put them anywhere. Actually, I can. I can put them on the ground. Okay, now we need to make the roof. Okay, first thing I want to do is make one of these. I think it's this. It is. We're always going to have that one extra piece. I'm pretty sure we needed 4 of these. We only need 2. I just wasted some of our shingles. We have extras, but still. Now I can't get out of here. Where'd the other one go? Oh. Was it this? It is that. Okay, we're gonna do all of that first. And then we'll come back and make more. Feeling one was going to go in the wrong spot. Okay. We're going to leave that open then. There we go. Now I should only need 4 more, if I counted correctly just now. 1, 2. Yep. I put it right there. Does it go on the bottom half or the top half? It goes on the bottom, okay. Alright chat, that means the blacksmith is completely finished now. That's one of our projects done. Put all of our shingle stuff away. And I think what we're going to do next is plan what we're going to be doing for the next stream. So my earbud died, so I can no longer hear anything. You guys should still be able to hear the music. So I'm not going to do anything with the game. We're just going to be vibing to the music of Vintage Story. I want to check to see if this is still counting down. It is. Okay, so it just took a moment for it to do anything. This is 2 blocks tall. That should be able to cover it, I hope. And... Alright. let's plan what we're going to be doing next. I want to make enough honey to do all of the lanterns, but I don't think I can. We have enough for 2 candles, which will make us 2 lanterns. I could get candles from the bony soil, so I'll make sure to do that before Wednesday. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna fix up our animal pens, and we're gonna make a 3rd one for the longhorns. I think that's what we should plan out for Wednesday and Friday. Those few things. To simplify it, we're gonna do our farming stuff for the next 2 streams. And when we come back on Sunday, we might be able to do a lot of extra stuff along with it. Alright, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna have to check on the coal every now and then to make sure that that is going well. What would we say we did the most of today? The tunnel, actually, I think the tunnel would be the best thing to take a picture of. Because the roof of the blacksmith isn't too... too special to look at. The tunnel would be. I do need to get quartz. So we might do quartz on Wednesday as well. Just so that I can make more refractory bricks. And also we need clear quartz for the lanterns. We also need firewood or charcoal. We might also try and make coke. Coke oven is a multi-block structure made of fire bricks. Yeah, fire bricks. Fire clay bricks, or any type of refractory bricks, and an iron hatch door. The oven is essentially a 3-block cube of refractory bricks, with the center empty and one of the 4 cardinal directions from the center also empty. In the center you place the coal layers, and in the adjacent empty space an iron hatch door. Ignite the coal with a torch and close the door. In 12 hours it will be converted into coke. Coke burns very high temperatures, though not for as long as raw coal. Coke is to coal what charcoal is to wood. So what it looks like is we make the iron hatch door from the side of the Beehive Kiln and put it on the side of a 3x3 cube. But it doesn't say that it has to be, or that it has a thing to tell you what blocks you need. Like, this is just, I think it's just a cube. Like, inside here is a 3x3, but it also has a chimney, so I think we would just do a roof on top, and then one of these has to be a door, like this is. So maybe we make one of those over here in one of the next streams, because we haven't done coke yet. Okay, we have a lot of things to think about. I'm going to be thinking about them over the next few days, trying to make a plan for the next 2 weeks, because, in case you may have forgotten, today is Easter Sunday, the 5th of April. In exactly 14 days and 2 weeks, on the 19th of April, another Sunday, is going to be a 12-hour stream. As we get closer to it, we'll find out what game we're going to be playing, but I am trying to finish up Vintage Story as fast as we can, because we are now in the stage where we're just doing aesthetic things aside from making the coke oven. And we'll be playing Vintage Story for 12 hours on that 12-hour stream, or we'll be playing only Oxygen Not Included, because that'll be the game we go back to, or we'll do we'll be doing a mixture. So if we start with Vintage Story and then finish everything we need to do, we'll go to Oxford Not Included during that stream. I don't know what the plan is for that because that is 2 weeks away and we need to know what we're going to be doing that week before we do it. Now, in terms of YouTube, this Easter Sunday stream will be going live on Wednesday, the 8th of April, during our next upcoming stream. At that point, we are now caught up on YouTube. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, this video went live at the same time we were doing our next stream. Every stream following this day will now be uploaded the day after we stream and will not be every single day. With that, we're going to save the game. We're going to go in our raid out scene and find out who we're going to raid out to.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to catch me live, I stream on Twitch on Wednesdays and Fridays from 10 AM EST to 12:30 PM EST, and on Sundays from 10 AM EST to 2 PM EST.